Things to know before getting married. Number one, those butterflies you are feeling in your bellies are going to die. I'm not trying to scare you, but I'm just being honest. Because right now you might be feeling on top of the world. This is the right person for me. I made the right choice. This is how I'm going to feel. Feeling butterfly in your belly. You're feeling everything so intense. And you probably feel that that's how you're going to feel for the rest of your marriage. I'm here to tell you no. It's not going to work like that. It doesn't happen like that. Because it will get to a point when you and your partner will actually have to sit down and make serious effort to love the other person. That's why they say love is an action word. So when you see people showcase their love on social media or in real life and you be like, oh, God, when, just know that sometimes in some cases there are high possibility that both of them would have talked about it, how to love each other. And they are really acting on it. They are not just sitting down. You cannot just literally sit down and fold your arms. Don't literally fold your arms and think all those butterflies you're feeling in your belly is going to sustain you throughout the marriage. We just have to know this because there are sweet days and there are unsweet days. The second thing is you are probably going to be tired of having sex. Some days when you don't want. And it's not actually that you are not attracted to your partner or you don't love them. But you're tired. Life is happening to you. You're overwhelmed. A lot of things are happening. And the last thing on your mind is sex. Honestly, but then as a wife, you now remember that you have an obligation to your husband. Your husband will also remember that, oh, I have an obligation to my wife. They both have obligation to fulfill each other's sexual needs. And somehow, you just have to put yourselves in the mood. Well, this one, a lot of couples has found a way to handle each other. They respect each other, so they know how to handle themselves. So I'm just trying to say it's not every day you be having sex. Because some of us, we watch movie. So we let movie confuse us from friction and reality. Because when life starts happening to you, sex will be the last thing on your mind. The third thing is, you see this your husband or your wife that is the favorite person in your life will be the most annoying person. Like literally the most annoying person in the world. They are the only ones that can get under your skin. I literally think we mistake marriage for something that involves just two people. It literally involves body, soul, and spirit. Because I don't think anybody, in fact, and nobody can literally round me up. Me personally, I'll literally ignore you. But my husband is the only person that can get under my skin. Marriage can literally be funny. 1 minute you love this person, is the best thing in the world, she's the amazing person in my life. And the second minute you'll be like, oh, how did I get here? Why did I make this decision? And it doesn't mean that you people don't love yourselves. But it's like that. Just have it at the back of your mind. So this favorite person in your life right now sometimes may not be your favorite person. They are going to annoy you. And that's okay. Just have it at the back of your mind. But just try. Sometimes don't let that negative feeling linger. Because sometimes devil will try to create loopholes so that he will sneak in. You know what I mean? Devil will literally sneak in and cause chaos in your marriage. Don't let it. Because in marriage, disagreement is bound to happen. Number 4 thing is marriage amplifies. It doesn't fix. You see that red flags. You see those deal breakers. Take it very seriously. Because if you're literally dating somebody and you see those deal breakers and red flags and you know you can't handle them, please take it seriously. Don't ever give yourself hope or be deceiving yourself that, oh, this person is going to change in marriage. Marriage doesn't change anybody. Like, it literally becomes worse. I promise you. In fact, if anybody is capable of changing in marriage, it's the woman. Because somehow, men can literally change their wives. But it's hard for a woman to change a man, no. So, my darling, if you see something that you know you can't handle from the relationship, because they say a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage, just let it end there, because it's literally going to get worse. Because people get married and they get angry over flimsy excuses. Even in relationship, why are you pressing toothpaste from the middle? Really? Why did you use the toilet? I did not flush properly. Say, in marriage, you're not just marrying this person, you are marrying their upbringing, you're marrying their belief, you're marrying their character, you are marrying everything. They are going to influence, really influence you in ways you never thought of. I tell you for free. So if all these things are coming up in a relationship and you know that this thing can drive you really crazy and this is something you cannot handle, maybe you should sit back, re-evaluate your choices, and decide. Decide if this is what you want to go into or not. The fifth thing is you are married to your partner's family members. Because you may have successfully isolated your wife or husband from your family members, but they eventually go back. It might take 10, 20, 15 years, but eventually they will go back. So where does that leave you? So make up your mind. Make up your mind that this person I'm marrying, I'm going to love their family. I'm really going to put effort, love their family as much as I love them. It's very easier that way. So if you are marrying somebody, if you don't love their family, or you don't even see yourself loving in the nearest future, you don't see yourself loving your partner's family in the nearest future, I think I'll ask you to step back a bit and ask yourself if you want to be there or not. Because you don't want to start fighting family battles, because eventually their son or their daughters will go back to them, especially the men. If you think you can isolate a man from his family, then you are sleeping on bicycle. Except that man don't want to have anything to do with his family. But, well, you try to do something. You are probably going to be keeping a lot of malice. Let me just inform you. People say, I don't keep malice, I don't do this. I make sure I settle with my husband before we go to bed, blah, blah, blah. That's the next thing on the list, let me tell you. Yes, at the start of the marriage, all those things can be happening. You can be settling quick. Yeah. But to get to a point, you say, oh, I beg sleep. Oh, let me sleep, Charlie. Because at that point, that's it. That is your main time. You just don't want to speak to anybody. And that's okay. But the only thing I'm trying to say is that don't let it linger for long. Learn to talk about things you're not comfortable with and find a way around to solve them. So you don't create a void in your marriage that the devil will try to use to attack. Marriage is hard, but at the end of the day, just marry who will make you laugh. Marry who you can laugh with. Marry somebody you can play with. Marry somebody that is not that takes things too serious. Because of those days when there will not be serious feeling or for love and affection, but for the fact that you are friends will sustain that your marriage. So think of it.